I'm just happy to be one more person, one more story, one more inspiration, one more proof that if you access HACA's support and work with it, you can come out on the other side. I was raised by a single mother. My mother was raised by a single mother as well. So I saw firsthand basically, how as a child we don't know where we're gonna live sometimes, and we don't know what we're gonna eat, but we'll figure it out. And I saw a lot of that in my own mother and my grandmother, of like being very resourceful and making sure that we didn't feel like we were missing anything. And so that kind of was instilled in me. But that definitely led me to here, where now I'm like, okay, what can I do for my son to build a stronger foundation so we have more stability, right? But for that stability, I needed housing. I'd been in college working 2 jobs, but then I got pregnant. I had to drop out of school. I couldn't keep the jobs and rent was due. I had nowhere to go, so I had to move into transitional housing. It was a turning point because we got connected to services, and I got pushed up on a wait list for housing. And once we did get a voucher, that was a miracle. We got our own apartment, and we've never been without a home since. And then my caseworker told me about the Family Self-Sufficiency program. I was like, sure, more support services and somebody to check in with, and, someone to hold me accountable to the goals I'm already setting for myself. Let's do it. And I remember having the in-person meeting at HACA, and I met Becky, and that was where she was assigned as my case manager. Since then, she helped me accomplish so much. She recently reminded me of my goal sheet. She read over my goals, and she's like, well, I can tell you, you accomplished all your goals. Bachelor's degree, you have that now. Employment, you have that now, which is full-time employment with the Housing Authority. And then my third goal was to maintain mental health. And she's like, and you've maintained that since. It was like a full circle moment. Fast forward to today, I'm working here as an FSS coach, and I'm stable enough, earning enough to get off of housing assistance and be on my own. It feels like freedom. It feels like I hope that I can be even more involved in the community and contribute more to society as a whole, to the city. I want to be not only an example of a path that you can take and how to overcome. And with my job here, having lived experience, I can connect better with residents and help them find their path too. For me and my son, personally, now, we had a moment where I took him out for ice cream. And that was something that wasn't in the budget before. It's felt really nice to know that things like that as small as an outing for ice cream on a Tuesday is something that we can do and not be worried about that would take away from our food budget or from a bill. I want that for everyone. And yeah, so that's absolutely a motivation and something I want to use to inspire. I feel just so proud. I wish I could go back in each stage and be like, do you know where you're going to be? It's been such a great journey, and HACA made it happen.